Welcome to the Golf Spotlight. I'm Ralph Irvin, and today we are back at Cleveland Golf because they've got a new wedge to add to their collection. And to tell us all about it is Patrick Ripp, Senior Research Engineer with Cleveland Golf. Pat, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So we've seen the RTX 3 that came out a year ago. And earlier this summer, we saw the Smart Soul version 3. But you have a club right in the middle that's designed really to be the wedge for most players out there.
Yeah, so this year we actually broke up our product cycle. So previously we launched the Blade and the CB at the same time. And then on the off year, we would launch a Smart Soul. This year we decided to switch up the Blade and CB. So we launched our Blade and CB last year, and this year we're coming out with a strictly CB version of a wedge, and we're very excited about it. It gave us the opportunity to kind of push the limits of game improvement wedges, so it's a lot more forgiving and it's a lot better product for a game improvement iron player for them to try out.
Well, and there are a lot of players out there that want to play a great quality wedge, but they just don't quite have the game to be able to handle the blade to do all the things they want to do with a wedge really inside of 125 yards. So now you can do that with the CBX wedges because they're available in so many different lofts.
Yeah, the CBX wedges come from 46 to 60 degrees. It's one bounce option, but we kind of decided to do that on purpose as a simplified model selection guide. If you're a really good wedge player and you know exactly what sole you want to play in each loft, go to the RTX 3. This is built more for the higher handicap player that wants to simplify their game, and it's a better set match, or it's a better product that blends in with their game improvement iron sets.
Well, and as a cavity-backed wedge, it's just that. It's going to fit the irons that so many players play. In fact, most players play with a cavity back.
Yeah, so we benchmarked the entire industry for game improvement iron sets and saw kind of what traits the leading products out there had. And a lot of it were lighter weight shafts, wider soles, a little bit bigger heads, and then more forgiving CG properties. So we went about our product with the CBX to develop it based on a lot of those specs. So it's a little bit lighter shaft than a tour weight wedge, a little bit larger heads, and then the sweet spot's close to the center of the face that matches up with a lot of the game improvement iron sets.
And by putting that sweet spot almost in the dead center of the face, you're going to get the yardage that you're expecting out of a club with that loft.
Yeah, you'll find there's a lot better gapping, especially with your gap wedges and pitching wedges in this CBX model than you would have with a tour blade.
So what comes next is, of course, players are going to wonder, okay, which wedge is for me? Whether it's the RTX 3, the CBX, or the Smart Soul 3, and how should players choose?
Well, Cleveland, we always lead the industry in wedge fitting, so you can go out to your local retailer, go to your green grass shop and kind of talk through that. We have a lot of demos on site, but just I would say the first step is look at what irons you're playing in your bag. And if you're playing a game improvement iron set, and 84% of the market is, you should definitely give this wedge a shot.
And again, it's going to be able to do everything that you're expecting a wedge to do all the way around the green.
Yeah, the beauty with this wedge is it has the face and sole designs from a proven wedge design company, but it's built for the game improvement player, which no one else has done previously to this.
All right, Pat, if people want more information about the entire collection of Cleveland wedges, where do they go?
Go to clevelandgolf.com.
All right, Pat, thanks for taking the time to join us.
Perfect. Thank you for having me.
I want to thank Pat Ripp for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight. Join us next time as we continue to give you the information that you need for your next golf purchase.